Libras, how are we doing today? Oh, I can't get my glasses to focus, so bear with me. All right, welcome to your weekly for July 13th to the 19th. I hope all is well. All right, we're going to be using the Moonology. And remember, as always, with what resonates, leave the rest. Try not to make it fit. All right. I lost my train of thought. Look at me for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, let's see what's going on for Libras for the week. The answers you need are coming. I like that. The Gemini, full moon in Gemini, with your commitment is being tested. So maybe whatever you're working on, maybe you feel like you're losing patience with it, but really whatever answers you're seeking or desiring are on their way. So let's get down to tarot and see what's going on. All right. I hope you guys are all well. And hopefully you guys are not overheated. It's been super hot out lately, and I feel like today has been like the coolest day of the year. I don't know if you guys are dealing with like insanely hot heat or just temperatures. Like, comment down below what temperatures you're dealing with. I think around where I'm at in like the Midwest, it's been about 90 to 100 degrees. Definitely kind of hot. I don't know why I'm talking about weather right now, but I feel like whatever you're building, it's kind of, it's definitely some stabilizing energy with that Queen of Pentacles. But it's also about like knowing that you're growing something and just trusting the process, you know, especially if you're putting effort towards it is what I want to say. You know, it's kind of like a balancing act because he's on like a little skate. Kind of reminds me of like an ice skate type of balance. And pages are about messages. So you might be getting communication about that, you know, and that brings you some truth and clarity coming in with that Ace of Swords. Definitely like it so far. All of the things. What do we got going on? Page of Cups, Eight of Cups. Ooh, and Strength. I do like this. Whatever you're doing, I feel like it's definitely some kind of transforming energy that you are manifesting. You know, you might not see it, but there is forward potential coming on. And the Tower right behind that. So I feel like it's just kind of like a shakeup of energy. Nothing really bad, but I definitely feel like you are in your zone. Transforming miracles is kind of what I want to say. And I definitely like it. Definitely good energy. And I feel like you're fully embracing that unknown. With that Queen of Pentacles, you're definitely in that mindset of building and nurturing something solid and allowing it to grow. You know, I also feel like you're being patient with whatever it is. You know, it's like the need or the want to find the answers or just the curiosity of how is this going to happen? Is it really changing? Is it really growing? Am I building something? And with that Page of Pentacles being there, I feel like, you know, you will start to see something growing. Like maybe you'll hear something or you'll notice something that'll tell you you're moving in the right direction. And that kind of like pushes you in the zone of, okay, I see what I'm doing. I see what I'm growing. I'm seeing what's working, you know, and that pushes you into allowing yourself to put more love into that situation, whatever that is for you, and to keep pushing yourself forward. And I like it. And I feel like this is you embracing it and just walking towards whatever this is that you're building. It's like walking towards that happiness, you know, but it has taken you a lot of inner strength in order to do that. And I feel like some of it is a balancing act, especially with that Page of Pentacles. You know, it's like you put the work and effort and the research into it. All right. Love you. Have fun. My kid. She turned 16 yesterday. Oh my God. It's crazy. She's driving now. I'm a little scared. But back to the topic at hand. It's like, whatever you're putting out in the world, whether it's you putting something out in the world or you getting something back in return, I feel like it's good fortune and it's good timing for you, you know. And then the Chariot showing up. The Chariot's been in the last couple of reads. So definitely having some willpower and action to keep going with that 10 of Wands behind that. I really like that energy. We do have the Knight of Cups coming out with that. Queen of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles coming out with a page. I like this. I feel like maybe more about the balance in between love and work, career. Ooh, that fell on the floor. And yep. Sorry, guys. There's your balance right there. That 2 of Pentacles with that Ace of Swords. And then the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. So whatever you're trying to create here, you know, the commitment could be the relationships that you have in your life. And the answers that you're needing might have something to do with like a career focus base is kind of what I'm feeling. Might not resonate with everybody. So just take it how it resonates. But I feel like you're in this nurturing, stable energy where you're just kind of allowing things to be, but you're showing up with love, or you have somebody that's showing up for you to be supportive type of energy. And I really, really do enjoy this. This could be somebody, I don't really feel so much as an apology, but just showing up, you know? And it's definitely like a push forward, especially when it comes to your home life values or the things you want to create or living situations. And it's a very positive, nice energy. I feel like supported and energetic and love coming off that. You know, and I feel like that opens up that moment of clarity about how to get balance in between your love and your work and your spiritual with your physical type of energy. And a lot of it has to do with that healthy balance. One more. So what we got going on? We got the Page of Cups with the Fool. I feel like whatever your heart desire is, go after it. You know, as long as it's safe and it's relevant to you and it doesn't cause harm to anybody else, you know, you should maybe take that leap of faith. Definitely. I feel like you're walking away from the energy where you've been feeling kind of just tired and maybe not very energetic, and you're just getting out and pushing yourself towards your own happiness, towards those dreams and those wants. This could just be you getting in like a new relationship, starting some new creative projects, you know, and it's really just a beautiful, the more inner strength you have, the more you allow yourself to be seen, the more happiness that follows, the more beauty that the world holds for you. And it's definitely like, I feel like pushing past any negative thoughts with that 7 of Pentacles, which is normally about planting your seeds. And, you know, this might not happen until Capricorn season, you know, or maybe you're planting seeds with a Capricorn. But I really feel like it's planting seeds that really just pushes past the negative energy. It's like I don't really want to go round and round in my head anymore. So I'm just putting that energy past and behind me. I know that might not make sense with everybody, but I like it. You know, if this was like a love situation, I feel like the more of the Queen of Pentacles energy you're in, where you're just kind of silently nurturing yourself, the more it kind of brings in, if you've been waiting for apology, I feel like one is coming, you know, and maybe that balances out a home situation and brings truth and clarity to whatever that is. You know, maybe you were fighting with somebody and now you have some truth and clarity within the situation. And it's also embracing a relationship with love in order for it to flow. But I feel like if you've been quiet or holding all of your energy back, it's time to step out and embrace that sunshine and just embrace it. All right, let's get you a let go card and see what's happening. I'm also going to do like a little mini read. I'm not really quite sure how I'm feeling about them yet, so I don't know if they'll be in the next weeks, so we'll see. All right. Okay. Let go of any negativity and walk tall. Decorate yourself with grace. Make it your reality. And I really love that. We couldn't know paradise if flowers refused to release their fragrance. Give your gifts freely. And I really like that too. So definitely, I feel like you're growing and you're building, but you also you have to let it grow. And then let go of whatever that devil energy was, those negative thoughts, anything that might be holding you back. You know, if you don't have answers right now, I feel like you will be getting them soon. All right, let's go on to the little bitty love portion that I have going for you. All right, so we're using the Whispers. I think that's what it's called. I don't know where the box went, so I really can't tell you. We'll see what's going on. For the beautiful Libras. All right. What do we have going on for my beautiful Libras? All right. What does it need you to know? All the cards coming out. I will take them in reverse, by the way. And this is a lot. So let me sort this out. Yeah, see? All right. I feel like if you've been in a situation where you feel like everything is kind of sinking, I feel like it's time for you to draw a line in the sand when it comes to that situation. You know, loyalty only goes so far, but it's also about trusting what the world has to offer for you. And, you know, we have shallow here, but I feel like it's more about maybe something or a situation has left you kind of feeling a little empty, and it's time for some kind of new beginning, a new direction, some kind of change, a start over that brings balance and harmony to yourself. I don't really feel like you're conflicted anymore, especially with that in reverse. You know, I feel like you learned some kind of lesson when it comes to that, or understood repeated patterns. And I feel like it's something that you're just kind of not really interested in looking back at with spying in reverse here. You know, I think you've said your goodbye with finality here. And maybe that's the answer that you're needing. So that's what I have for you, Libras. I wish you all the best, and I will see you next week. Thanks, guys. Bye.